Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Today I've got a special guest, an old friend of mine, John Kneisley. Say hello, John.
Hey everyone.
John and I have a funny history when it comes to magic. Um, it's just pretty mind-boggling, honestly. So back in college, both John and I happened to go to the same small liberal arts college. And we both happened to work in the writing center. We were both writing tutors. John was a head tutor, or one of the head tutors, my sophomore year when he was a senior, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Or
I
no,
was 2 years ahead of you, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, you had to have been a sophomore to work there because I don't think they let first years work there.
Right, I'm just thinking, like, was it possible that you were there during the training course?
Um,
But I thought I had, like, full shifts with you.
I think we did too. No, we shared a shift at one point because I remember you were working the front desk.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, so it was definitely a sophomore thing.
yeah.
Um, So we were friendly, and we talked a bit, but not that much. And neither of us knew that the other person played Magic.
It was honestly insane. And then I've said this to you many times before, but if you just go down the levels of insane statistical commonality, it just becomes like even more mind-boggling than you would initially perceive it.
Hmm.
Like, you know, the fact that we went to the same really small school, the fact that we were both writing tutors, the fact that we played Magic,
And
and
then
then
it turns
Legacy,
out we both play Legacy, and it turns
and
out we
then
both play Legacy
Goblins.
Goblins.
And yeah, just to like maybe share a little bit about my own history with the game. Like
Yeah.
I started with actually started playing when I was in third grade. Um, so this was in 2003 or like 2002, 2003, that academic year. And my first cards were from the Onslaught block. And I remember, I think my mom, she just like heard about this game and she thought it'd be fun for me to play. And she brought home the Goblin Mob Scourge like theme deck.
Oh yeah. That's the one that had Siege Gang in it, right?
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I think I, I think I had
all,
that too.
yeah, those theme decks they each come with two rares, and that one came
Hmm.
with Siege Gang and Sulfuric Vortex. But notably, on the cover of the box was Goblin War Chief, and it came with Goblin War Chief.
Hmm.
And so I just had this really good experience, just having a blast, just like dirtling around with these cards. But then I didn't play, for like middle school or like high school. I just was totally away from the game. And then I only started to slowly come back to it in college, and then even after I graduated, when I was just looking for like a good way to spend my time or like a good hobby to pick up again. Um, and that's when I found Legacy, and I was just looking for a way to try to continue to play with my Goblin cards. And I'd still been sort of like slowly collecting cards and trading them over the years. Like I was fortunate to have like some of the Onslaught fetch lands.
Hmm.
Um, and but yeah, and then I remember trying to really study the deck and being so amazed at how in depth the Legacy community goes with their decks.
Right.
Just the amount of study and like kind of disciplined experience and almost like kind of training they do, and just conversation. And then I just look up and I'm going on the source and I'm like reading this very frequent poster whose username is Goblin Lackey One. And I was like, wow, this person really knows what they're talking about. And then I saw some posts about them having a YouTube channel. So of course I decided to check it out. And then the video loads, I look up, I stare at the face of the person speaking, and I freak out. Like I could not I just couldn't believe it. I was like, is that Eli? Like, what are you doing here, Eli? Like
I remember
and then
getting your text like, "Hey, this is totally random, but what the hell? We both like."
I know. And then I just remember kind of like staring and listening in awe because you're just extremely well spoken and confident about this deck, just like in the sort of deep relationship you have with it, just the way you're able to communicate to other people about it. I was like, oh my god, like I feel like this is insane. And then I just remember like I didn't know either that. Well, that's when I instantly just like Facebook messaged you or whatever.
Yeah.
But
And we hadn't at that point we hadn't talked in like 3 or 4 years probably.
Yeah.
Totally mind blowing. I was just like, I kept looking at my phone when I got your message. I was like, John, what?
It's just like a completely different association. Like I just do not associate that person with that thing, and then that's what like blew the mind.
Yeah, totally when worlds collide kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that got us talking again, and then we ended up traveling on a pretty awesome trip.
That was fantastic.
2018, I think.
The
year I graduated. Yeah.
That does not seem like that long ago, but I guess it was.
Yeah. I took the train down from Harrisburg to DC. You picked me up outside of Central Station, and then we went down to Union Station. We went down to Roanoke for SGCon, and I won a single match all weekend. And
you won more matches than that, right?
I think I won like 2. I had a really bad weekend. But
I think I just remember you getting really unlucky for some reason.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad things that happened. But I had a good time regardless, and you did pretty well in that event, right? You got top 32, I think.
I think I did. Yeah, that sounds about right. I had a couple of really close matches. Definitely got lucky a few times. And then, just it felt like a kind of a typical swingy-ish Goblin experience. But you can't really predict how well you're going to do in those things. But I had an absolute blast. And it was so great being there with you because, like, you just know all these people, like, in the Legacy community. Like, I think we met... we met Cyrus, we met Phil, we met
Jim.
Jim. It was just fantastic. And then, I remember when you got in the car in Union Station when I picked you up, we're just like, this is how we know each other now. Like, Goblins, like, we're doing this. Like, it was just, but I'm just so happy to be on the stream with you now and just to like, to move from like initially discovering you again to getting to do like an actual paper event to, chatting once in a while on the stream, now to actually being on it. I don't know. It all continually feels surreal to me, but
yeah,
I'm ready to have a blast here.
Awesome. So this list I'm playing right now, I'm really, really happy with it. I 5-0'd again last night. I have 12 trophies now. This is the most I've ever had.
That is, again, mind-boggling. Not that it's not expected. It's just a wonderful thing.
I don't expect it. But I've hit the highest Magic Online rating I've ever had. Basically, I'm 3 points off 1900 because my final match didn't give me any points, which I'm sad about. I needed 3 points to go over 1900, so hopefully we'll win this first match, and then I can screenshot it and move on with my life.
Oh wait, so that's all we need to do is just win a match?
Yeah, but we have to not lose. Because at this rating, losing drops you a lot of points. Winning only gives you a few.
Okay, I see.
So the pressure's on, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care at this point because 1897 is basically 1900. I'm not gonna worry about it. But it would be cool to actually have it. Yeah, win and hit 1899. That would suck. I'll be honest. Hey Blur. Hey Tom. We're gonna keep running this list, and this is not dissimilar from the kind of stuff that you've played in the past, honestly.
Yeah, so I was actually tuning the list a bit myself over the coming months. Just I wasn't even over the last couple months, and I wasn't really playing. I was just kind of like doing it for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I landed on an extremely similar. I guess I'll say 60 because I continue to play 60 cards. I think the 61 is totally viable, by the way. I just happen to prefer 60 myself.
Okay.
I'm not like one of those dissenters. Although I
Those
do make fun.
dissenters.
I do always make fun of you for it because it's just an easy thing to make fun of you for.
Yeah, I mean that's
But
fair.
it's become a trademark. But yeah, so we're on very, very similar main decks right now. I do not have Caracas in the main.
Wait until you play against Uro, then you'll put Caracas in your main.
Yeah, I know. And our sideboards, I think, are a tad different currently. But overall, extremely similar, I think.
Yeah. So hopefully our instincts won't be too different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to defer to you in most situations unless there's some, guttural goblin instinct that's screaming at me to do otherwise. So we'll see what happens.
Guttural goblin instinct.
I am kind of hoping that I see a little bit more of Chandra, because I haven't really witnessed Chandra's effectiveness quite yet, but I can definitely understand its value in the control matchups, or the mid-rangey control matchups.
Yeah, I think I mean, Chandra showed off some really awesome abilities against Snowco when I did that video for MinMax. I think that's a good demonstration of it. It's definitely a card you don't board in that often, but when you do board it in, it's really good.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm not boarding it against Wasteland decks for the most. I don't think I'm boarding it against any Wasteland decks. I might board it in against Eldrazi because it kills Thought-Knot here. But other than that, like, I don't board it against Death and Taxes because it's just like, it's like a 4-mana deal 4 that dies on the crackback to a flyer most of the time or whatever. Like, it just doesn't seem very good.
Yeah.
And like 4-mana red, non-goblin red could be dicey in various circumstances.
Right. Yeah, I've always been a little bit skeptical myself of high-costed sideboard cards. I remember there was a time when your sideboard had like an average CMC of 1 or like a max CMC of 1 or like 3. And that I remember trying that, and there's something really, really nice about that. Just being able to interact ASAP. But yeah, obviously it's fine if you're playing a deck that doesn't play Wasteland, or you're going to be able to ramp higher.
We're on the play. How do you feel about the sand?
I'm not too into this one. I think that we don't have a black source for expert, but our only interaction is some mana denial, but we're going to try to build up our mana anyway. My instincts say mulligan. But you might know this person. So
I don't know them, so I'm blind here. I'm also somewhat inclined to mulligan. I think if this Crater Maker or this Pashlik was a Mogwar Marshal, I would keep it, because then the Jump Home and Expert are like pretty live. But the problem with this is if you like play turn 2 Crater Maker and then it gets like bolted or something, 2 other cards in your hand don't do anything.
Yeah, I think this is a mulligan.
Okay, this is better.
All right, here we go.
Hopefully, you're playing against a blue deck.
I love Basic Mountain.
I also love Basic Mountain. Do you want to put back Basic Mountain, though? Because I think I want both these files.
Yeah, I think we can put back Basic Mountain.
The card we aforementioned we love.
We still have one. And isn't that the Purities, the artwork?
Yes, it is. Very good
a classy Basic Mountain.
It is a very classy Basic Mountain. It's one of the the Euro lands are absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that was a great find.
Basic Island. Let's go.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We got Basic Snow Island. God, Moto is laggy today.
HC Fox in chat says these boys need sockier bottoms.
Jesus Christ. Ponder Shuffle. Well, I think there was a question of play Vial or Port, but now I'm pretty sure it's Port since they shuffled off that Ponder.
That's a great call.
Draw Ringleader, okay. So this could be Snowcoat, this could be Show and Tell, this could be Delvers, could be Ant, like any number of things. Probably gonna have to restart Meadow after this match because it is really clunky right now. I play a dual land. Yeah, okay. Okay, this could be Doomsday.
Oh, wow.
Underground Sea. Delver plays basics now. I mean, Blue Red Delver does, and then Rug Delver plays one basic island usually, and sometimes basic mountain. Shuffle again. Okay. This definitely feels like Doomsday to me. We definitely keep porting, right, instead of playing the second vial. I think second vial is going to be next turn's plan.
Yeah, the 2 shuffles, I think, really emphasize that line too.
Mm-hmm. Or they could just be like really flooded. That's like the other possibility. Mismatched ponders, yeah. Opponent's a psycho. Bottom. Okay. Time to get our pressure on.
Yeah, I definitely like continuing to interact. Like the second vial would just give us even more of a mana advantage, which we already have to a pretty high degree at this point. So I really think the porting was good.
I think there's a question of whether or not you even play the vial, or if you hold up a Crater Maker activation on the off chance they're an LED deck and you want to shatter something.
I don't think I have a good answer to that one. What do your instincts say?
Since we're assuming we're playing against a combo deck, I think the chances that this, like, what would make this vial going to 1 relevant? I guess we like ringleadered into a lackey, but then we could just cast it anyway.
Yeah.
I think we just hold up the Crater Maker.
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
I think I'm gonna port the island here because of Astrolabe. Doomsday sometimes plays Astrolabe, and I don't think the Strapical account casts anything relevant right now. Like if they go, land upreplicate your vial, I'll feel stupid, but I don't think that's something that we're expecting right now.
That makes sense to me.
I get the feeling they were flooded, and that's why they were shuffling off those cantrips. They were just seeing too many lands. Because Ponder Shuffle, Preordain, bottom, but then not miss any land drops. It feels like gotta be flood.
Yeah.
So next turn we'll vial on our ringleader attack for 4, and then we'll see what the ringleader gives us. If it gives us like something like a war chief and a pile driver, we could really put them under a lot of duress.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, what are the fair decks that play Preordain?
Delver sometimes does.
Okay.
A lot of Rug Delver lists actually do play Preordain, but we know they're not Rug because they're playing Underground Sea.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like in the future, because usually when I see that card, it's more often combo than fair.
No, Rug Delver needs a lot of cantrips for a Dread Horde and the Delve stuff, so they usually play 4 Brainstorm, 4 Ponder, and then like I think 3 Preordains.
Okay, that's great to know.
Passing. Or not.
Hmm.
So it's Tess. Unfortunately, can't shatter that.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I guess it could be Ant with one Wish Claw, actually, because this is a very slow, very. Oh, Ant or Tess doesn't play Basic Island, actually.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
Hey, you kind of called it earlier.
I did
The
exactly
Warchief
call.
Pile Driver.
So Creator Maker is colorless non-land permanent, and this is not colorless. Um. So we can hit them for how much? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can put them to 4, which makes Ad Nauseam unusable.
Yeah, I think that's looking like the line to me.
Yeah, like we could port them again, but then they just activate the Wish Claw with the mana. So
Yeah,
that's not that
I
effective,
think I think we
actually.
need to I think we need to try to win the game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely have it next turn, obviously.
Yeah. That was a very generous ringleader. So with Ad Nauseam effectively turned off, they need to naturally Tendrils me with like a Tutor Chain or Echo the Aeons into the win, I think.
Mm.
I mean, they have 7 cards in hand and a Tutor on board, so it's not that difficult for them to do. But 4 life is certainly not a lot of life. Oh, they could peer through the abyss. For sure. Infernal Tutor. Okay, so it's looking like Ant. So they could go for Past in Flames here. Yeah, it's Ant with 1 Wish Claw. Okay, so they have 2 Cabal Rituals. We're probably dead then. That's up 6. They don't have any red mana though.
Yeah, I was just
Unless
gonna say that. Where's their red mana going to come from?
I guess they could have Piff in hand and then they're getting LED.
Oh,
Mini tendrils. Okay. Do they? Oh, maybe they must have Piff in hand. Or their hand sucks. Yep. Yeah, they got it. So would have taken it slower, done anything if we still went port plus hold up crater. I don't think so, but maybe. That's fine. I'd much rather play against Ant than Tess, so.
yeah.
Komodo is painfully laggy right now.
That is a healthy chunk of sideboard cards to bring in.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think we took the correct line. I think the chances of the Creator Maker mattering or porting probably much slimmer than just the inevitability of getting them dead.
I guess the thing is, though, if we don't go for it, we can still kill them next turn, so it's a question of how much their life total matters.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, I think we just run this. Uh,
Wow. It's a little disappointing.
I think this might be a keep.
You think so?
I mean, Leyline plus Mindbreak Trap is a really good combo. And if we draw a red source, our hand is very good at killing quickly.
Yeah. They can, I mean, they can just discard, right? Like,
Yeah. But discard spells get progressively better the more we mulligan, right?
yeah, that's true.
I think I'm gonna
All
keep.
right, well, I'm down with it. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll just draw a mountain into Muxus, exactly.
All right,
Also,
Pyrenees Mountain.
the ley line also doesn't makes our keep less like incredibly suspicious because if I didn't play ley line, I just go land go like non red land go. They probably just
Yeah.
stiff at my break trap, but this is a little less, you know. Oh, all right, the jig is up. Apparently, you sound like Matt Nass. We could also draw Chalice from here, which would be really good. Red land.
Huh.
Boom.
Oh, not the Pyrenees Mountain, but
Skill game.
it's fine.
Skill game.
What a beautiful draw. Good work, Eli.
So then we'll go drop Matron, port the swamp. Do you want to get Slingang or do you want to get Muxus? Slingang is arguably better.
Yeah, when I've encountered that decision recently, I tend to like going for the option that gives me reassurance about some kind of inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
And like obviously, I guess you could argue that Muxus has a certain amount of inevitability, but it is also a little bit of a risk.
Yeah, you could hit badly, whereas the Slingang is like you gain life. Like it's gonna be harder for them to tendrils for a ton if
Yeah,
you can go up to 24 or whatever.
yeah, it's a form of interaction that's
Right.
guaranteed.
Right.
Also, I feel like we haven't really like taken the time to appreciate the fact that you did have one of your two ley lines in your opening 7. Like what is going on? I feel like you've just slowly gone down in quantity, in ley line quantity.
Yeah, you just always have them anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling Slingang here.
Yeah, me too.
Worth this black source.
Mm-hmm.
They're in quite a bind now. Floating black. They have Echoing Truth, maybe? Nope. All right. Oh, they missed a land. That's cool. So we hit them down to 13. We have 5 points of burn on the table. We actually play the Prospector as well and then port off of sacrificing a token if We don't draw
We
land.
can, yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah.
That's the move.
It's just improving a token to a Skirk.
I love Skirk Prospector so much.
Yeah, Prospector's just the best. What a great Magic card.
I know.
Okay, now we don't even need to do that. Oh, they're going to Chain of Vapor the Lackey. Okay. Oh, he's back. Yeah, chaining Leyline, or why they didn't chain Leyline is definitely an interesting question. I mean, it was probably just they didn't feel like they could beat the Sling Gang entering the battlefield, so... Alright. If they are forced to go off here, it's not great for them. Okay, Cabal Ritual. Lady. Like, Adnaz from 14 with Double Ellie. Double Ellie is pretty good. Tutor, yeah. Discard Decay. Alright, so it can be Adnaz with 2 floating from 14 with no graveyard. I kind of like our odds, honestly.
I still have a good feeling about this, yeah.
Ant is not very good at casting Adnaz, yeah. Okay, Ponder. I guess they do have a land drop. Another LED is good. Well, okay, no, actually that's very good. Okay. All four. Oh, are we dead? Wow, they hit 4 LEDs in the top. However many cards. That's pretty frustrating. Wow, they got there. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's
4 Black Lotuses. Cool.
Yeah, it definitely feels bad when like the ley line didn't do much.
Yeah, it just stopped a little bit of mana on the Cabal Ritual. I've always disliked Leyline against Ant. I don't know why they're tutoring here. What are they tutoring for?
Yeah,
Pedal?
I just don't think ley line is a well-designed Magic card. But
yeah, 4 LED and 20 cards, sure. Yeah, okay, so they can check and then tutor for tendrils.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could have done differently that would have mattered. Sure. That's pretty lame.
Well, on to the next one. Yeah. We're in good shape. I think we played that totally fine.
Yeah, they just had the they didn't need to use their graveyard whatsoever, and their ad nauseam was extremely generous to them.
Yeah, and even though they're still able to win through Leyline, the fact that they were suggests that they really did have to hit a certain degree of nuts, to win.
Yeah.
So, that's fine.
All right, I gotta restart Moto because it's.
In every single game, it was more about just leaving the tournament with a feeling that that you made every decision as optimally as you could have.
I think it's Patrick Chapin.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we've made decisions that we feel like we've reasoned out and we're comfortable with.
The only thing we could have done
Yeah.
differently was to like not port them and to just like play our pile driver. B4 L4 thanks to the follow.
That would have only gotten in for one attack though, right?
Yes.
And they would have chained the lackey, so that would have only been like 4 damage.
3.
Because the matron was attacking too, right?
Right. But it would have only been 3 extra damage.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they ended up they thought seized unnecessarily. So, well, Sling would have done it because they went down to 4 with the Adnos. Gotcha. So they did need that made sense why they chained vapored the lackey.
Mm-hmm. Wow, some people have a lot of trophies.
Yeah, they play a lot. They play a lot. So we're just barely short both those games. Like game 1, they won at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, there was significant luck involved, I believe.
I'm just trying to. It's like since they're so close on damage, I'm just trying to think of like any instances where we could have dealt more damage. But I don't think there was.
Yeah.
Like in game 1, we could have held up the interaction of the Creator Maker plus port, and then go. What am I thinking of? Hold that up, and then potentially on the following turn, Matron for Sling, and that maybe killed them. I'm not sure. How's it going with Chow's? Chow's been good.
Yeah. I think one of the underrated and also like most complicated parts of playing Goblins is trying to think of the quickest way to kill the opponent. Mm-hmm. Because there are actually a ton of ways we can deal damage. And that's always something that I have to think about a lot.
Yeah.
Especially against combo.
Yeah.
When you have that freedom to like move through the combat step.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I think I'm gonna keep it, but feel really sad if I get Force of Will.
Yeah, I think we keep this.
Now, do we lead on a port or do we lead on Wasteland?
I think I'd probably lead on port.
Yeah, because we have 2. I don't want them to be able to go like Wasteland or Wasteland. If the Wasteland is live, they have Force, rip.
Yes, yeah, because if they Wasteland this, then I guess that's slightly better than them Wastelanding. Okay. Another Underground Sea.
It has to be Doomsday. Hey, look at our hand of mono uncastables.
All right, well, I hope we play a fair matchup at some point.
Yeah. Here's Creator Maker. I'm inclined to Wasteland them so they can't like upkeep Brainstorm. It could be Shadow, that's true. I guess that's the reason to port them rather than Wasteland them.
I've become very, very I can't think of the right word. Like safeguarding of my Wastelands recently. Just thinking about how we're a lot better of a port deck than a Wasteland deck. And how sometimes we really need that extra mana to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, well. There we go. I think that was correct.
Yeah, that's just kind of a forced play. Three Underground Seas.
At least match the artwork. Always waste the ugly underground sea first. Huge mistake.
I'm making the
Also
opponent
good.
feel bad by wasting the 2 good ones.
Turn 1 Thoughtseas makes a good point, thinking that it's probably not Strato because they have 3 underground seas.
Yeah, they would have played
Um,
Watery Grave by now.
yeah.
Bread source. Oh, and it's a cavern.
There
Wow,
we
that is
go.
actually such a good draw.
Beautiful. So even though we lost the last match, and we're still only in the beginning of this match, like Rashad and Port is a good Magic card.
Yeah.
And I know, like, we can still appreciate, what it's doing here, even though, we didn't win the last time. But
Tom, you think this is the blue-black ethereal forager deck? Oh, volcanic. Okay. I guess if they play ethereal forager. Oh, it's Grixis Delver.
oh my god.
That's horrifying. Uh,
All right.
that's frustrating. I guess I could
So
create Crater Maker attack, and then if they block, Gem Palm it.
yeah, that's fair. I think we're probably off porting too.
Yeah.
And Jump Home at least recoups a card from,
Yeah, this is
that
card
interaction.
neutral. Card neutral at
Yeah.
least, so. I did not expect Grixis Delver. Okay.
I'm still feeling all right.
Yeah. As long as this ringleader resolves, we should be okay-ish. I mean, it's a forced block. They're not allowed to not block. Because if they don't block, then I just put in the ringleader and jump home it anyway.
Yeah.
They even knew about the jump home from the Thoughtseize. This is not a trick. They flooded a bit. Yeah. What? 5 lands. I prefer that they didn't flood because then they never would have cast a spell. I guess they cantripped twice. I don't know if this is really flooding. They actually probably want this many lands.
Does Grixis Delver main deck Plague Engineer?
Not usually.
Okay. But they do sideboard that, right?
Oh yeah. Chalice should be really good for this matchup, actually. Cutting off Dread Hordes and discard spells is a big game.
Mm.
Along with their extra spot removal, like they're playing both bolts and pushes. Opponent is sitting on our second main phase for some reason.
I think they're admiring the Pyrenees Mountain. They're enraptured. Or they're just intimidated by the Crater Maker.
Oh, they disconnected and came back. Okay.
Oh, that's less exciting.
Chandra seems a little hard to cast against a Daze Wasteland deck. True name, Nemesis.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. And the Wasteland? Come on. Come on. Alright, that's a good draw. Because now we can play our ringleader around Daze next turn.
Yeah. And we just perpetually keep Crater Maker active.
Mm-hmm.
In case.
Yeah, Chalice comes in against both Dreadhorde decks, correct. I'm going to port him off the UC. They probably don't have any more UCs in their deck, so this probably cuts them off black entirely, and they might have Gurmag Angler in their deck. Fatal Push. Skirk. Oh. Okay. So that means they have daze most likely. They want to daze the ringleader.
I think that's a reasonable read. Yeah, no one pushes Skirk Prospector unless they have a plan.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I think it's a great draw. I mean, we'll see, but
are you brave and get a Badlands, or are you coward and you get a mountain?
so to make that decision, we have to be thinking about what, how relevant are drawing Munitions Expert and Sling Gang at this point.
I think both are very, like, some of our best draws, right?
Yep, I'm fine going for it.
Okay, they don't have Bolt. That's cool.
Amazing.
No attacks. Pass. Okay.
What does that say?
Says my hand sucks.
This
could get forced, maybe. Yep.
Well, let's see if they have the days.
Force pitch, force negation. Okay.
Negation.
Well, we're a land away from casting Muxus. Oh, why'd I say anything? That's just rude. Pile driver? Third port, okay.
No, see, we're in the spot where, well, I guess we do need another red source.
Mm-hmm. But we've drawn almost all of our non-red source lands.
Yeah, a great deal of our deck is live.
Yeah.
Off the top.
And with double port happening, they don't have that many good draws, honestly. Okay, that's an awkward brainstorm. I wonder if I should be porting red instead of, like, what does black give them? I guess it's just Angler that I'm scared of, but I don't know, I've already wasted 2 Underground Seas. Thoughtseize. Plague. I'm not worried about Plague with the Creator Maker on board. They've whiffed on the land, that's cool. Oh.
It's still game 1, right?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Do you think they would have put back Days off that brainstorm or not? Or do you want to wait?
Depends on how well they know our deck.
Yeah. Well, Days would be dead. Days would be dead except for Muxus specifically.
Of
course, chat wants you to slam, but
yeah, I'm caught right here. See, I don't know who. We have greater inevitability the longer the game goes on, right? And they're not applying any pressure, so I think that we're fine waiting. But
yeah, I agree. I think we're fine waiting. I don't think there's any reason to lose to a Daze this game.
Yeah. We're fine with the game going longer. So the reason you were saying before, the reason to port red.
It's just
we have 2 ports. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't
think twice. Well, we know they're brainstorm locked and don't have a land, so now this is definitely optimal porting. Unless we're trying to keep them off casting Chain Lightning. But I don't know if they would play Chain Lightning over more copies of Push. I don't know.
When was the last time you chained back a Chain Lightning?
I do it kind of often, honestly, because Rug Delver plays 2 Chain Lightnings, and if Skirk Prospector makes
Uh,
casting, throwing it back pretty doable.
it's awesome.
Oh, that's sad. Okay, so they're attacking. That seems dangerous to do. Not playing the challenge? No, I usually don't play in the challenges. Oh, it's like the one uncastable spell in our
Oh
deck.
man,
That's
yeah.
frustrating. Ended up getting the powder print. Goblin Gathering on was his Twitter username, Austin. Hey, thanks so much, Raider Adam. Okay, so they found the fetch. Still attacking. No threat though. It's not really what we're looking for.
Do you think we're casting this?
I think we're double porting still.
Okay.
I'm scared of them playing another true name. Yeah, they definitely don't have Arcanist in hand. They definitely would have played it. Kind of hope they like play a Delver or something. Land? Okay, Lackey's not bad.
I love the Lackey versus True Name stare downs that happen.
They have a third Force of Will. Or fourth Force of Will. Okay.
Nice.
Awkward thing is here, if we fetch, we die to Bolt.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't fetch.
Yeah,
How many bolts have they cast? Just one?
just one, yeah.
Yeah,
Really
I don't,
sucks.
yeah.
It really sucks if they have a second true name here, but all right.
Hmm. Okay. Slinking?
War Marshal, castable spell. Would be really interesting to see what would happen if I days.
Okay. So they don't want you to be port. Well, no, because we can.
I don't think they have a relevant black spell in their hand because I think if they did, they would just alternate cast days, put the Underground Sea back in their hand.
That's
So
fair.
I'm just gonna pay for days.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
If they had Bolt, wouldn't they just Bolt Lackey and attack?
I think so.
But I don't know. I don't think there's a reason to port to take 1 damage and port.
Yeah, especially since we've established that the black spell is Gurmag, right?
If it's there, yeah. Could also be
And
Thoughtseize, but they're not allowed to cast Thoughtseize here. They'll just die.
yeah, so Gurmag's not that threatening on this board.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was another reason to pay for the days.
Yeah. Oh, that's a scary ponder. Could be Opposition Agent. That'd be funny. We just Crater Maker the Opposition Agent if they do that. Shuffles, okay. All right. I want to pay Echo here and start attacking.
I like that too. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're safe to get some damage in here. Okay.
Thanks, deck.
All right. So yeah. Yeah, again, if they had a bolt, they would have used it.
I mean, maybe not. Okay, this says they do have bolt. They're gonna bolt the Crater Maker. Push. Oh. Alright, that's kind of a bummer.
That's the black spell we weren't thinking about.
Second push, yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Okay. But we're still fine. If we draw a land, then we can Chain Roller them to death.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have ported the Volcanic, actually. It doesn't actually matter. Delver, okay. Red Source. Why? Fuck. Oh, man.
This game has been incredibly stressful.
It really is. That is the only it's 2 Wastelands and 1 Caracas are the only non. Oh. Well, I don't need Tamuxus Hail Mary necessarily. Well,
that we have to. If Delver flips next turn,
we're dead.
I guess we could expert it. Well, no, yeah, we're still dead because that puts us to 3 and then True Name. Okay, yep. So I think we have to figure out a way to win this turn, right?
Well, we either have to. Yeah, I guess we do have to Muxus.
I think we're probably forced into that.
We could flip Warshi for Sling. Yeah, I feel like if I crack the fetch, I die, but I don't think I have a choice. Like, I could attack first, and then, it's gonna bolt me here. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
I hate days so much. Last time Slam Muxus would not have been right. They did have the days. The other option would be to attack first and see if they chump with the Delver. Wow, we would have hit War Chief and they would have died. Okay. So we died to our fetch land, basically. And I don't know. I think we got pretty fucking unlucky there. We drew our like only non-red source lands for the longest time, which is super unlikely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we died to no good mana. This is true. All right, Grixis Delver. It really sucks that we didn't win game 1, because game 2 gets a lot harder because Plague Engineer gets in the mix, and I don't know. That's really frustrating. Maybe our attack was bad. Maybe
You
the
mean that
attack.
all in?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
all in attacking for?
Like we should have only attacked when they didn't have the blocker.
Hmm.
I was thinking about Bolt, but I wasn't thinking about Push. Because we ended up losing our Crater Maker, which would have killed the Delver.
Yeah, that could have been partially my fault. I kept trying to think of the black spells, and I kept forgetting about push.
I just didn't expect. I think 2 Fatal Pushes is very unusual.
It's okay. We'll get the next 2.
We died because we fetched Badlands. I still think fetching Badlands was correct. Like, that one I have no reservations about. Yeah, and they also had the Wastelands at exactly the moment that they mattered.
I also didn't think we died because we fetched Badlands. We died because of the other spells that they had.
Yeah. I guess I'll leave in 1 Pile Driver, and I'll shave... This is what Grixis Delver is so awkward, because you want to shave, like, a card that hedges for Plague Engineer, and then... But those cards are so good outside of Plague Engineer. You could shave Karakas here. It's a really, really bad land.
It is the bad land.
Yeah.
Not the Badlands themselves. Okay, yeah, so we're bringing in 4 cards. Am I reading that right?
5 Bolt, 2 Chalices, 2 Pyrokinesis.
Oh, Bolt. Okay. Yep, I think this is good.
We've been like 2 points short of lethal, or 1 point short of lethal, 3 games in a row or whatever. Maloless, thanks for the follow.
It's okay. I sense that the tide is turning.
Oh my god.
Oh my, yeah. Okay. We have Cavern and Vial, which are great cards.
I kind of want to keep it.
So ever since Muxus was introduced to the deck, part of me has felt just way more comfortable keeping overly land heavy hands. Almost thinking of our deck as like a pseudo combo deck at times. Our combo pieces being the lands themselves, just to be able to cast like Muxus or our other top end spells.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like the best way to think of it, but it does increase my
know what you
comfort
mean.
level keeping hands like this.
Like, I just hope they force this one, and then, wow, they didn't force it. All right, I'm sad.
Because at least this makes the top of our deck live, whereas a hand that's the opposite, one with only 1 land or something, could easily, like, I feel like we lose to those way more.
Yeah.
Um,
This hand would be a lot better if we had a Wasteland or a Port to go with this, though.
It's all right. Port's going to come off the top. All right, here we go. I like that card.
All right. So, let's draw Expert. No one's playing Shattering Spree, HC Fox. That's just not a card. Also, you would not board that in against Goblins, I think. That'd be absurd. No, stop it. All right, now we really do need to draw Expert. Or Chalice. Chalice would be really good. There's Matron. Oh, I guess that's the punish for not playing the second. The second. I was playing the second vial over the War Marshal. That's fine though. I think I'm gonna cavern out this Matron and Matron for Matron.
Yeah, I like that.
We have 2 vials going up. I might triple block this Arcanist if they.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think we can triple block here.
Oh, here comes Plague. Super fun curve out that I love to see. Yeah. Yay!
There's something even more miserable about seeing both of those creatures next to each other.
Yeah, this is like my two least favorite cards in Legacy right there. I guess they would need to put Uro on their side for that to be true. All right, so we can make sure for Creator Maker, blow up the Plague, and then be super far behind. So that's all fun and good. Might just be supposed to Matron for Ringleader to try to get lucky. Oh, we drew Bolt. Okay. Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay. So
Yeah, we have to get rid of Plague first.
okay.
Matron for Expert?
Yep. We can actually get Jump Palm here. Get the card back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good call.
Okay, that was a good turn.
That was beautiful.
Draw Creator Maker. Okay. Delver, sure. Wasteland, sure.
It's fine. I think that's good for us, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Pan Echo, I think so.
Totally.
Do you want to leave vials where they are? Or maybe go 2 and 4.
I think I like 2 and 4 better because
Ringleader
would be amazing.
Huh.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's okay. Yeah, we're chilling. It's a pretty easy attack.
It's bad against specifically Thoughtseize, but that's whatever. Itchy Fox, are you just calling like all the completely... Wait, they brainstormed and didn't flip their Delver? Interesting. Okay, another Wasteland, sure. Pyromancer, okay. Delver. This could be the world's juiciest Chain Whirler. So it's like, are we playing around Force of Will or not?
Let's see. 3 cards in hand. Let's see what we draw.
Oh man, okay.
So what's the worst that can happen if they force?
Well,
Delver's flip. They have 1 card in hand. Presumably not too many tokens coming down the following.
we also get to
We can
waste them
Creator
off
Maker
of red.
one of the flip Delvers.
I think I'd Creator Maker the Pyromancer, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know if that's correct or not.
This is just assuming Chain Whirler gets forced.
Yeah. I mean, we could just Matron for Ringleader and like spike the Chain Whirler off the Ringleader. How brave is that?
Are you feeling brave?
Oh, we also could have gone to 5 on the Vial and then Vialed in Luxos next turn. That might have been better.
I kind of like being able to interact now, though.
Yeah. Um,
Okay, so all right, so it's between Ringleader and Chain Whirler.
I think there's a decent chance they board out some forces on just because because Delver has a lot of cards to board in. Do we attack first? I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna
Ringleader's definitely a lot safer, and we
I'm
can
gonna
also
go
spec another matron.
I'm gonna go for the Chain Whirler.
Okay.
Oh, it resolved.
Okay, we did it.
We did do it. Goodbye, board. Feels good.
Artwork.
Push. Yeah.
Nice fatal push.
Done the opposite. If we do the other way, then we can't draw the Chain Whirler. Okay. Bolt. Okay. I was really scared they were gonna play a plague right there, and I would have been very upset.
Oh, that would have been. Again, I really don't think that's the smartest wasteland from them. Yeah, a lot of people just get so wasteland happy, but I think they would probably need the mana more than we.
They also probably want to save it for a cavern or a port.
Yeah.
File matron cast. Yeah, I know, but if they have the Force of Will, then we don't have the Whirler in our deck still. Whereas if they counter the matron, then we can still draw Whirler. Fatal push to matron with no revolt. Nice. Oh, we top ticket on
Okay.
matron. All right.
There we go. Do you change your sideboarding for game 3?
I don't think so. Wow, Mutto is struggle bus today. Yeah, Chalice just seems really, really good against their configuration.
Yeah, let's see.
Like, we could board in a Blast to reduce our chances of dying to True Name or Delver, but I don't want to go lower on Goblin count, I feel like.
It's extremely hard, I think, for our deck to actually blast True Name successfully.
Yeah,
because we're so mana hungry, and you have to just has to be so well timed.
Yeah, and like killing Delver is okay, but like I don't know, like it's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll board in 1 over like could shave a lackey on the draw, but I don't even love doing that. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. They're playing 6 spot removal spells and plagues, so
yeah.
All right, we'll try that.
Yeah,
Still 28
good.
goblins. Our chalices will be a little more annoying, but I think that's okay. We also might get to like blast a force on a pyrokinesis, which can be one of the best ways to catch up if you're behind.
Oh yeah, that's maximum fun.
Yeah. Arbiter for MTG, thanks for the follow. Alright, deck. What do we got? We got a pyrokinesis. We got caverns. It's alright. It's a little slow, but kinesis makes up for a lot of deficiencies.
Yeah, I think this is a fine keep. Not the best, but
Ponder shuffle, okay. Hey, we drew a 1-drop. I think I'm gonna just play Mountain Prospector.
Yeah.
I'm fine with them dazing or forcing a Screw Prospector here.
Yeah, no, a lot of the times I think it's actually correct to just jam things into days for the mana advantage.
Absolutely. And Prospector is such a good daze bait, because if they don't daze it, then daze is like never live. Okay. Oh, they have one lander. Oh, there's a chalice.
Okay.
Uh,
Um.
I want to slam this chalice, and I can pay for days.
Uh. Okay. Yeah. Do we want to attack first?
Mm, no, because I want to. Because I on the off chance that they do block for some reason, I don't want the chalice to get dazed.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, we've already got the mana advantage from them missing their land drop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it resolved. Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. Let me just expert the Delver next turn.
And our hand is stacked.
They don't even flip their Delver. Yeah, they need land upgrade specifically to have a chance here.
Are they going to miss another one? Oh, that's game. Okay.
Yeah. Always top deck vile. I think we take Delver hit, so I'm just going to play Matron while I can.
Yeah. Let's see, what are we getting here? If we like the fact that Expert and Ringleader are in our hands, we can just find a random pitch target for Pyrokinesis, but then we could also just live off the top for pitch targets for Pyrokinesis, and then...
I kind of like Pashlik here. It's like a proactive thing that also kills stuff. Could get Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler's good too. I like Pashlik since they can't use removal spells with the Chalice in play. If they whiff on this Delver for another turn, we just go Pashlik, sack Matron.
And I suppose it's also Plague Engineer insurance if they ever get to that point.
Exactly. Oh, game over.
Yeah. It's been game over like 4 times.
Yeah, okay, fair. Oh, I should hold on. I should okay, they conceded to seeing the Wasteland. I should Wasteland first so they can't daze to put the land back in their hand. Nice. Chalice.
All right, that was
Chalice.
a stressful set of games.
That was. Yeah, 4 nails in the coffin. Yeah, they're just like dead in so many levels. Chalice, good magic card. Yeah, so that is exactly the kind of matchup where is why I put Chalice back in my deck. It's just because they're so efficient and they have so many good tools against us, but if you Chalice them, their deck really, really struggles to function.
What were you putting in initially when you took Chalice out, however long ago? What were you replacing it with that made it?
I had a needle and a surgical in that slot before, and then against Grixis Delver, I would just be boarding in like a Pyroblast and a Relic or something, and felt bad about it.
I see.
I don't know. Grixis Delver was tier 1 for a while when after Deathrite got banned. It was never that good. Is it okay to keep Surgical instead of Karakas? I mean, abstractly, yes. I think Karakas is better. That's why I'm playing it, though. Like, it's hard to answer that question. It's like, would you make a change that you obviously haven't made for a reason, kind of thing? If you're expecting, I don't know, like Surgical and Reanimator, or Surgical and Karakas have a lot of similar matchup profiles, like Merit Lage decks / like lands. The Surgical is way worse than Karakas against depths, but better against lands. Karakas, you really want the second Karakas for snow. You don't really want Surgical against snow. Surgical's better against Reanimator, but Karakas is also good against Reanimator, so it's like, Surgical's better against Oops and Dredge. So it's not that different, but I think Karakas is just a better, higher utility across the format. Moto is literally like crawling today. I don't understand. Back down to 1888. I guess unless man, I've updated for the last one, so we'll have to see if we get back up to 1900. I don't know. I
I
kind
think
of
we
want
can
to
get there.
I kind of want to like tank my rating on purpose just so I don't care about it anymore. Because now that it's so high, I'm like, I feel like I have to care about it.
No. I think the best choice is to pretend it doesn't exist unless we get to 1900. Then it can
Yeah,
exist.
yeah. I definitely want to play some vintage though. I got
Oh yeah,
introduced.
tell me about that.
Yeah, vintage goblins.
Oh my god.
It's I was testing against a friend who's a very good workshops player, and we played against Ravager shops against goblins, and he went like turn one Revoker plus Fleet Wheel Cruiser, and I go land Chromox Lotus Muxus. And it flips
Oh
a
my
Trash
goodness.
Master.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, Trashmaster is probably obscene in vintage.
it's really really good. All right, this hand on the draw seems a little too dicey to me. Like we've got a wastelandable land.
Yeah, and we don't really have anything that good to put in with Lackey.
Yeah, our
Um,
opponent kept 7. I think this hand just loses to too many things. I think.
this is fine mulligan.
Ugh. This is like the opposite hand.
Yeah, so I'm down keeping this because of port,
Yeah,
and I think the plan is just hope the game goes long enough. We do have 4 lands, which is nice. Well, we might pitch one of them,
I think I'm gonna
or
put back the.
we could pitch War Marshal.
No, I'm not gonna put back War Marshal. I think I'm gonna put back the Ringleader because the matron can just get the Ringleader.
Okay.
It's kind of risky if we flood out from there, but I'm generally more comfortable flooding out than being mana screwed. Like the thing is, if we throw back a land and then we get wastelanded, then we're on 2 lands, and it's just like
Yeah. My only thought with pitching War Marshal was because port is going to be our turn 2 play.
Okay, sure.
And then by that point, we might be able to cast a matron afterwards and see. Okay, that usually says infect,
Yeah.
but totally not sure yet.
Our 7 looks pretty good against a Hierarch deck. Our 7 had a lot of removal spells. I don't know, maybe our 7 was keepable because we had 2 looks at a land. Yeah, it is infect.
Okay, infect.
Okay, well at least we got this port. Our 7 would have actually been insane against an infect. Like, just the nuts.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna wait to port them until they activate the Nexus. I remember I told you about this trick at SGCon.
I know. I was just so used to porting during the upkeep. Then obviously it's way better if they have an active Nexus
Mm-hmm.
to wait for them to activate it first and then port them.
Yeah, it essentially wastes some mana, so it's better against vines.
Yeah.
Feels like we're gonna die here though. Unless we draw expert right now. Prospector. Okay. I think it's extremely unlikely that we survive, so I'm just gonna jam this War Chief and go for this slim chance that we can crack back and kill them. With this Skirk War Marshal Matron thing.
I think that's totally fair.
It's a lot of mana. Maybe the hand is just all lands. Hardcast Invigorate.
Okay.
Okay, double Invigorate. You got me. That's fine. So if R7 definitely would have solidly won this game, but that's Magic sometimes. You don't know what your opponents are playing.
Yeah, I think that was still a correct mulligan, especially on the draw.
Yeah. Like if we were playing against Delver again, that hand would have just crashed and burned really easily.
Oh yeah.
God, Moto, why? It's so laggy. Alright, I like all of these cards. How long since I faced Infect? That long ago. All right, so I always debate the efficacy of like how much I want War Chief against Infect. Like it's really good at turning the corner, but it also doesn't interact, and it can be slow.
Yeah, I'm usually fine cutting War Chief in this matchup, and we still have. If we cut another one, we still have one left, unless
That's
you want to cut something else.
I think we could shave a
Um,
pile driver,
okay,
or we could shave a War Marshal. Actually, it's probably better. Like, I want to be able to clock them. War Marshal, like all their stuff are X1s anyway, so you don't need big numbers. And you mostly just want War Marshal for like the ramp or like the Trash Master shenanigans.
right. Yeah, this
Or
looks good to me.
yeah, I like this. We get to play a control role pretty well here. I could even see the argument for cutting another War Chief for a second ringleader just to like grind them out, but I'm a little cognizant of how Infect can punish you for playing too controlling because I know oh god, why? I know a card that's been showing up in Infect sideboards is Absolute Law, which is horrifying.
What does that do?
It's 1 and a white enchantment. All creatures have protection from red.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Why do they make these cards?
It's from like, you know, Urza's Saga. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
that tracks.
sounds right. Okay. Man.
These hands have been tough.
All right, so I think we really need to draw creatures.
Yeah, we did cut a land.
All right, so
Like
first, would you go turn one Lackey or Vile?
Vile and hope they force it.
Okay. Um. Uh, yeah, this is really tough. I'm fine going. I'm fine going either way. Um. What are your what is your do you have a specific point of reasoning?
I'm leaning towards keep just because the sand top decks really well, but I am uncomfortable with Pyrokinesis is not a great draw because we don't have I guess we can just pitch the Lackey if we're leading on Vile. You know what? I'm going to try it. We do have
Okay.
Vile plus Port, which is always good. And if they force us, we're happy. All right, they all go to 6. Like, it looks like we don't have interaction.
Yeah,
We do have Port, and we do have a blocker for Glistener Elf, which is a form of interaction.
Yeah, Lackey's a very good blocker. Or just a fogger, a good fogger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta trust in the deck. I should have fetched to play to thin, I guess. They didn't force it. I'm sad. Okay, Ponder, I'm happy. There we go. Just draw the
All right,
Matron.
paid off. Paid off.
Never punished. Scribe, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Wait, what do they have here?
Might be holding up Plow here, which I'd be fine with. Anytime, if they're trading cards or Lackey, that's fine.
Is Infect solidly banned now?
For the most part, yeah. Okay, second Lackey's good. They really struggle against Delver, so they're hedging with like Plows and also sometimes Uro. Yeah, it's Plow.
Are they playing to Fairy?
Oh, there's probably Hydroblast if they're... Yeah. Yeah, they sometimes play Teferi. Pretty happy to see Blue Mental Blast traded with Lackey there. Days. Yeah, I'll pay for Days.
It's fine.
Basically ports them. And I get to play my other Vial.
Totally. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I love that
it's
exchange.
it's a really good exchange for us.
That's really, really good. Yeah, better than port. Hmm.
Well, that's a nasty draw.
That's perfect. Okay. Um,
Do we
yeah, I
want
think go ahead.
do you want to cast Chain Whirler? We could do this so many different ways actually, because we could cast Chain Whirler. And then if they don't save the agent, then we can Matron for Muxus off to Lackey Trigger. We could just attack, and if they pump in combat, we violin the Chain Whirler and support them. If we could, yeah, I think those are the two main lines actually.
I think I like putting in Chain Whirler off of Vial somehow more because I think that's the more important thing here than matroning for Muxus. Just being able to get rid of their creature. So I guess I'm leaning towards attacking.
And letting them block. Okay.
Let's see. At what point would you put in Chain Whirler during combat?
When they cast Invigorate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really good if we can eat a pump spell too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, they let it through.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we just grab Muxus here.
There's just an extremely high chance that this flips a removal spell into play. Are you kidding me?
What?
Bottomed 2 Pyroblasts
Oh my
and
God.
2 Pyrokinesis.
What the?
Alright, I guess we could die now. Yep. Wow. That is obscene. That is obscenely unlucky. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm still.
Please don't kill me. Come on. Okay.
Should we have done something different there?
No, you're not playing around getting 0 goblins off of Muxus. I think that's a silly thing to do. Let's go up to keep it at 3, I think. Okay.
It's fine.
They're still on a turn 2 clock. A 2-turn clock, rather. They missed a land drop, so okay.
Yeah, I like that they still had to use the Invigorate.
Yeah. Alright, we're probably fine.
What a terrible Muxus. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
watching all our sideboard cards especially.
All right.
Okay.
Got there. Despite stupendous unluck, though we kept a we kept a pretty ambitious hand and got there, so that's cool.
Yeah, that was a very tough keep, but yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we want to make any changes. Play draw. Yeah, we had 28 creatures, and we had drawn. So we had 25 creatures in the deck, and we flipped 0. All right. Yeah.
Solnox says my favorite Muxus are the bad ones.
Yeah. We could have boarded in Chalice, but I think that opens us up too much. Like, we have so many good 1-drops in this match, where I don't want to board in Chalice when I have 14 1-drops in my deck.
Yeah, I think that we do want to keep our goblin count high,
Mhm.
higher than what boarding in Chalice would make it.
Yep.
We already have good interaction.
A solid hand. They mulled a 6. Cool. Oh, that's a spooky one. Ooh.
Oh my god. uh,
Do you want to Cavern Lackey, or do you want to just bolt it?
I think we should bolt it. I don't know.
It's tough.
So would you just be worried about days or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe Lackey's safer because we can at least block.
Yeah, Bolt is
And,
good against Agent is another reason. Like this, like we can interact with this by blocking, and we can't interact with the other stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And if they let it through, then we get to Matron for Expert or Jump Palm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it more, I think this is definitely the better play.
I think I like Plow, Invigorate Berserk. Okay, but I'll live with that. Hierarch would kind of suck. So then we would just chump block. All right, I'm blocking here every time.
For sure.
Nice.
That was great for us.
This is probably Agent. Yep. Ooh.
Again, so many options.
I think it's Bolt plus Lackey here, right?
Yeah, that feels right to me. That's the most efficient use of our turn.
I'm gonna get a Mountain just in case they do have Wasteland in their deck. Well, actually, if they have Wasteland in their deck, then I'd rather have a red-black source, because they're gonna waste the Cavern.
Fair.
Nice. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Okay, and now we can Wasteland the Trop, the untapped one, and then Expert.
Yep.
Gonna Brainstorm, sure. Do you want Expert pre-combat, or do you want to see if they block again?
I think I'd probably go pre-combat here. I think putting in Matron
Yeah,
is where
it's
we need to
pretty.
be right now.
Yeah, it's pretty high upside. Figure 8, sure.
Totally fine.
Yeah. If I was gonna do that, probably should have done it in response to the brainstorm. Attacks. Okay. Am I about to get stifled? If they stifle my land, I'm very fine with that.
Interesting timing.
I guess crop rotation could happen here. I could die to that.
Isn't that that's a one of, right?
Yeah.
But they always have it.
Mm-hmm. Chain Whirler? It's really bad if they do have Wasteland. Don't have a sack outlet for Pashlik. Could just get Jump Palm.
Yeah, I could see expert jump palm or chain roller all being
Yeah.
fine. Jump palm maybe being higher than experts because we have a good creature count right now.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that Jump Palm's always uncounterable and it's gonna cycle.
go with jump palm.
Yeah. And just pass. Piracy Charm.
Piracy charm.
All right.
I've seen that out of ninjas before.
That's sick. Yeah, I guess Chain Whirler's nice in case they have a second threat. Is the thing. War Marshal's cool. I think I'm just gonna jump home right now. I can't get outside of a pump spell, so
Mm-hmm.
Lackey's great draw.
Okay. Probably waste them. Do you want to wasteland them in their upkeep here?
I don't know if I want to wasteland them at all, because we don't have an answer to Ink Moth.
Oh, okay.
Though Agent.
All right, we're still thinking about crop rotation, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 cards in hand?
I think
Maybe.
I like taking him off blue is really good.
Okay.
All right, yeah, they didn't have
Okay.
crop rotation. All right. Yeah, it's just bricks so many of their draws. I'll just hold the land in hand. Pay Echo. Just actually change the clock 5. Attack for 5 3 times or 4 5 5. It actually doesn't change the clock, so I won't pay Echo in case we draw like War Chief or something. Port's a really good draw.
Yeah. A little bit sick, but
Yeah, a little bit
just
sick.
a little bit sick.
Yep. We have demolished them this game.
They had we answered a lot of creatures. I feel. Is it 2 Glistener Elves?
2 Glistener Elves and an Agent.
Light Agent?
But
I guess from Infect, that feels like a lot.
Yeah. And they had 2 Invigorates. Just 1. Really, I felt like multiples.
Yeah.
I guess our Wastelands really crippled them, so...
Yeah, we used 2 Wastelands.
That's really what happened.
So what was our interaction? Wasteland and Bolt. That's just important to remember.
Wasteland, Jump Home, Bolt, and
A jump home. Okay.
Blackie. Blackie presented a blocker, which is what mattered.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Good stuff.
That was a good match. All right.
So both game three against Grixis Delver and Infect were very lopsided, but the first two games were pretty tight of each of those sets.
Yeah. Road to 1900, yeah. I had 1897, and then I didn't get any points for a match, which meant I didn't hit it. So we're just gonna pretend that I hit it, but I would like to get it. We're 1892 now, unless it hasn't updated for the latest match, which it may not have rather.
So it only updates like 3 to 4 points per win.
At this point, yeah. It depends on what your opponent's rated as well, because that's what affects it the most.
So basically, we have to beat someone really good.
Yeah.
If we want to do it all at once.
Yeah, I need someone to just queue into Tom and then have him concede to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Tom's probably like 2000 something at this point because he just like went back to back 5-0s or something. Tom's ridiculous.
It's okay. We'll draw three wastelands, a mountain, Lackey, Caracas. That'll be our opening 7.
And then he'll Thoughtseize us, Pithy Needle Wasteland, have not this world for Caracas.
You thought of the answer to that so quickly.
That's just because I know like exactly the things that Tom would have to beat us. I checked recently. I've played against Tom 15 times and I've beaten him 4 times. I'm 4-11 against him, which I think is probably above average.
Oh, while it's on my mind, I know you're using. I think this is something that's just really cool about the Magic community, or just how I perceive it to be working. I know you're using the first person plural right now because obviously there are 2 of us like playing.
Mm-hmm.
But the first person plural, like people still use that even when they're playing by themselves. Like, oh, like we should do this, or like this is good for us. Like they sort of speak from the perspective of the community, or like a community rather than just like themselves. Like, have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know if there's a specific answer to that, or if that's just like a custom that's used. But I think it's really interesting, and I really like it.
That is the most you observation.
No, but like it's really cool because even when like it's 1v1, when someone's like kind of explaining their lines, they're like, yeah, like, oh, we should do this or we should do that.
Maybe
like,
it's the royal we, and we're just really conceited.
I don't know. I think it's like I don't.
No, I
that would suck if that were actually the explanation. But
Zero Landers rip. All right.
Okay,
right,
yeah,
it's okay.
Again, Port showing up.
Yeah, Port's clutch.
Love this card.
Yeah, it's incorporating the viewers in the chat. Yeah. It's I do really like it. I think it's a good practice. All right, I'm just gonna keep this and put back Mountain and hope we top deck Gas. This might be the Goblin Mirror. Nope, never mind.
Wait, what? Nope.
Just the username looked vaguely familiar. Delver? Okay. So it could be Delver, it could be Show and Tell. But Violent Port, basically where you want to be against either of those decks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a good start against so many different strategies.
Mountain, I just put you back. There's literally one other mountain in the deck.
It's okay, we're chilling.
I guess if it's Show and Tell, we have the Crocus, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good draw.
Okay.
It's a reason to play the fetch over the mountain. don't think so.
Nah, we're fine. Yeah, just pour here.
Matron's definitely a really good pickup.
Yeah.
Because if they go show and tell, we can put in the Matron, see what's up. Okay, this feels like Delver.
I'd really like to know what they are by turn 3, hopefully. Right, okay.
Yep, Delver. Dreadhorde. Could it be Tarmogoyf? I would really take Tarmogoyf right now.
Oh my god, my heart used to freeze over when I saw red because of Ren and 6.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
I'm so happy that does not exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. How do we play this, and how much should we play around counter spells?
Yeah, okay, so one line is Violent Warchief Matron for Munitions Expert, which does not play around days.
Or force.
Or force.
That seems bad.
They only have okay, well I guess that doesn't matter. We can
I think I want to set up being able to jump home this
we can Violent Warchief and attack first.
I don't think I want to expose the Warchief though.
Okay.
I want to sandbag this Warchief until this Arcanist gets off the table, I think. So what I'm thinking is we Matron end of turn for Jump Home. Violent Ringleader, and if our Ringleader gives us any 1 or 2 drop, we can kill the Arcanist.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't put too much, or hopefully this next attack.
I'm gonna port the Trop so they can't play Oko. Polluted Delta. Okay.
Yeah, I think they just split all their fetches.
Yeah. Because this puts them in a spot where if they go like Oko, Elk, or Vile, we just Vile on the War Chief and punch the Oko for 5, and we untap with War Chief anyway. So like that's super good.
I do generally advocate for splitting fetches because I've been turn 1 Spyglass.
Oh yeah.
A few too many times.
Oh yeah. I have as well. Oh, they do not realize they are still in the attack step. Okay.
Love that commentary.
Sure. All right. So we get to kill the Yoko for free and untap with a War Chief.
Okay, so your play definitely worked out. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Their Dreadhorde turn.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was so good.
Fantastic draw.
So
Okay, so we have 5 mana.
What if we just play Matron before playing the Cavern? They might not force it, and then we get Expert, play Cavern, Expert the Dreadhorde.
That's sneaky.
I like the sneaky plays.
All right, let's see what they do here.
And if they do force it, then we just go Cavern.
Yeah, we have just enough mana to make this good. Okay, Spell Pierce. It's fine.
All right. Okay.
Hmm.
Kill Oko, hit them for 2. Second ringleader is really nice.
I'm worried about lightning bolt.
Yeah, they could go like Bolt, War Chief, Bolt, Vial, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, no Wasteland's really nice. Second Oko, maybe? Oh, there's a Goyf. There's a Bolt. Second Dreadhorde. Okay.
They
Oh,
have
they don't.
no 1-drops in their graveyard.
Okay. Alright. War Marshal, cool. Alright, so porting doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, port's
let's,
gone.
let's play the Caracas. Keep my red sources.
Right, this, I feel like this should hit a removal spell by now,
Most likely, yeah.
given that we haven't seen one yet.
There's a draw
There we
4.
go.
There's a draw 4. Okay. Uh
Yes, we could do anything we want. Okay. What are our priorities right now? Killing one of the dread hordes before the Tarmogoyf, or killing the Tarmogoyf first?
think it's the Goyf, right? Because with 2 Dread Hordes in play, and we have a wide enough board that it's actually really hard for them to attack. And we know they don't bolt in
Yeah.
hand.
Okay.
So do we want to go War Marshal, Lackey? Because I don't want to get dazed.
Okay.
Getting the lackeys in play has value.
Yeah.
We could set up
Is this-
like Expert or and then Chain Whirler plus Crater Maker to kill the other Dread Horde.
Okay. Yeah, so build wide first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
And also, like, they're at 13. Just putting enough stuff on board so that the Sling Gang just kills them in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they, like, daze this and... Yeah, sure. Deal.
This is game 1, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 goblins in play. Yeah, I think we're in great shape. It's really hard for them to win from here. Like, Bolt, sure.
You gonna attack?
Yeah, right? Like, they just lose their thing.
Yeah, even Blazing Volley wouldn't have been that backbreaking here.
I mean, it would have. It would have wrathed our board except for the Vial.
Oh, because of Dreadhorde, right? My bad.
Yeah. Blazing Volley is pretty messed up with Dreadhorde.
Okay, so they are attacking.
They bolt Lackey, sure.
One card in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can pay Echo. And then go Crater Maker plus Expert.
Yep, sounds good.
Huh.
Ooh.
That's actually even better.
Yep.
Expert the Goyf, jump on the... Because we know they don't have another Bolt, based on how they've been playing. It's actually such like a sicko draw.
All right.
Now they're just turbo dead. That was awesome. That ringleader draw 4 was just the nuts.
That was the second ringleader, right?
Yeah, the first one gave us ringleader Lackey.
Yeah.
So we drew 7 cards off of 2 ringleaders. All right. So we saw Tarmogoyf, so Relic is good.
So I think the key play there was that patient call to wait to Violent or War Chief at the end step, so we could play Matron for 2 the following turn and be a little bit more methodical about the Dread Horde, not being so scared of the Dread Horde that we felt like we needed to get rid of it like ASAP. Um, which I think is a lot of people's instincts.
Right.
But
it's kind of fun. It's like on an empty board, Dread Horde doesn't matter as much because they can't multi-bolt stuff, because that's the part that really matters against us, because it's making Goblin count really hard.
Yeah, we were definitely lucky that they did not have a bunch of drops in their. Like they had Oko and Tarmogoyf and another Dread Horde. Because there was a turn where they could have just like spammed 1-drops and attacked with it, but they really only had that Ponder.
So here's the question of Chalice or Pyroblast. So it's like, are we scared of Oko, or is it Dread Horde? Since they're playing Tarmogoyf, I'm a little less interested in Chalice, because
we're also on the draw.
Yeah. I normally don't like Pyroblast against Delver that much, but I think on the draw is when it can matter the most.
What are our Pyroblast targets? Oko, Delver.
Oko and Delver.
Forcible. Maybe a Forcible. Okay.
I have to shave one more card. I could shave the last War Chief or the Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler is nice at killing unflipped Delvers, and also occasionally ambushing Hooting Mandrills.
War Chief did kind of shine during that last game, though, a little bit.
It did, yeah.
But maybe we just got lucky that they didn't have the bolt in time. So
I think that's generally true. There is a problem with Chain Whirlers that it's very easily stealable with Oko.
Okay.
3/3 first strikes are a big deal. I'm gonna try. I usually leave in Chain Whirler because of the Delver thing. It's also just a good clock, but it is very hard to cast. So I'm gonna try the War Chief out and see if I like it more. Oh boy.
Another one of these, huh?
Mulligan to 6. We could lead on Prospector and then play the Violer on Daze on turn 2 if we don't draw a land.
Yeah. You said they mulliganed?
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to keep this if they mulliganed at least once.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because if they still force the Vial, that really does put them down a few cards.
Okay, I'm just jamming into Daze now because I don't want them to cast Dread Horde on turn 2.
Okay.
All right, Vow Resolve.
Okay.
Easy. Easy game, easy life. They play like a Null Rod or something. We have Crater Maker for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Volk, go. That's a good draw.
Do you think it's correct for other people to board in Null Rod against us?
No.
I'm not sure that it is. Yeah. Unless they already have.
There's only 5 targets in the deck I'm boarding in Relic, and sometimes I'm not even boarding against Relic. I think I'm gonna play Prospector here. I want more power in play in case they. So here's the sequence I imagine. They're gonna bolt the Prospector, and play Oko and Elk the Vial. I'm gonna Vial and Skirk, and then. Okay, they didn't bolt. That's interesting. So what I've expected would be to sacrifice the second Prospector, and then cast Ringleader on turn 3 and kill the Oko. That's what I expected to happen. Oh no, is this Engineered Explosives? That's brutal. Ouch. All right.
It's okay. I don't think that's terrible. It definitely sucks a bit, but
Matron or Crater plus Skirt?
What are we matroning for?
Probably Expert. I don't want to expose the Cavern yet, I feel like.
So maybe Crater plus Skirk then.
Yeah,
Put in Wasteland.
off Wasteland, yeah.
I like that, yeah. It's fine.
Just get Badlands. So I want multiple black sources. Which one do we care about more, the Crater Maker or the Skirk? Probably Crater Maker, right?
I think it's fine. Well, if we play Skirk, then we can still pay for a daze. Would you sack Skirk to pay for the daze if they daze Crater Maker?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay. Easy life. Yet again.
Yet again. There's a non-zero chance we get to Muxus them. Thanks to the
I didn't even think about that.
Like, we're pretty close.
Yeah, we are close. That's kind of astonishing.
Yeah, right? Like, we have 5 men on board, 6, 7. We need 9.
Some of my favorite moments watching your videos there'll be these like sequences of incredibly complicated decisions, and then you'll just draw a card, and you'll be like, "Wait, are they dead?"
Yeah. Those are my favorite as well.
Yeah.
I'll look at a sandbagging of the wasteland, or sorry, sandbagging cavern.
There you go. Yeah, take care of that lotus petal.
Scoif. Yep. Okay. I'm assuming they have lightning bolt here, so I'm not going to get the Muxus because if they do
No, I'm off that line. I think Expert's the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too risky.
Mm-hmm. Bolt Crater. Yep. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. It protects the Goif. Oh, second Wasteland. That's really bad. Relic would be good. Delver, sure. I have 1 card. Oh, Hooting Mandrels. That shrinks the Goif. Nope, they can leave in the 1 bolt. That's really upsetting. That's really, really annoying.
Yeah, it's a bit obscene.
Okay, draw Matron.
Yeah, just jam that.
They have no cards in hand, so... War Marshal? Actually, we could get Muxus right now and cast it next turn. We take...
Yeah, we might.
They just need to draw... They need to draw a Bolt or a Oko, but I think we take that risk.
Yeah, we can... I think it's probably good down.
So... If we draw a land, then we can play it around with days. No flip. No flip. Draw land. Draw land. Draw Force of Will. Okay. They didn't flip. So that means Oko, creature, or land. It's gonna be close.
All right, what are they? Okay.
Take 8.
Yep.
Dreadhorde. Oh god.
All right, here
No,
we go.
that's such a bad
No,
draw. That's like the
that's a
actual the
really bad
worst
draw.
draw, worst possible draw.
It's okay. It'll still be magical.
We only have one expert to hit off of this Muxus, unfortunately. We need like Pashlik plus Sling Gang.
What? Mm,
Okay.
Sling Gang's good. Or we can cast
Um,
Ringleader.
so attack for 8. I don't think we can win if we hold back the Muxus.
Yeah, this is fine. We have enough blockers. Even if they flip.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We do have to think about Lightning Bolt.
I mean, that Muxus wasn't that bad. Like, it hit 2 very good creatures. It was just the fact that we drew Expert for turn was really, really bad. They drew Blazing Volley. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god.
Okay, now we are dead, I think.
Yeah, we're.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, sick rips. Arcanist into Blazing Volley, sure.
Yeah, I feel like we played to our outs. Happened to unfortunately draw one of them with
Yeah, we drew the Expert.
being expert.
So bad. If we got to Expert the Arcanist, I
Yeah.
think.
All right, so I
Good.
think we could probably bring in at least one chalice here. I don't know if you want to bring in both.
Yeah, I like the idea of one Chalice and like shaving a blast.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's fine. What are their other sideboard cards? Blazing Volley, Null Rod, maybe.
Well, we saw Engineered Explosives.
Oh, right. That card actually might have won them that game.
It totally did.
Yeah.
It set us really far behind. It killed our Vial and our Skirk.
Yeah.
If we had one more mana from that Skirk, we could have gotten Muxus a turn earlier. These Zero Landers, what the hell? This is like our 4th Zero Lander. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, we keep this one. Yeah, we have a Cavern and we have an answer to Dread Horde.
Yep. Okay, they're also on 6. If we had to port that game, that would have been insane actually, because we would have been able to port them off EE plus crack it, and then Creator Maker the EE if they played it.
Yeah, that's a great point.
No shuffle. Okay. Expert's a
All
good
right,
draw.
totally jamming Creator Maker into this days, I think.
Yeah. Think we get a second mountain here. I really don't want to get wastelanded this turn.
Yeah, we're fine getting mountain. Yep.
Rasta, thanks for the follow. Yep.
Sure.
I guess we can attack first.
Yeah.
And I guess I just bolt it.
Yeah, bolt and see what happens.
Do it. I could try to bait with Vial. Beta Force.
Let's see. That could be a good call. I can see that.
Could be bad against like double days, but
Honestly, if they double days, I'm okay with that.
Mm.
Okay. I think this is.
Nope, can't cast Bolt off of Cavern. I don't like this pause.
Yeah, these are always heart racing moments. Would love to be able to look into their decision process, though. Okay.
All right. Maybe they had like force, but their only pitch card was Oko, and they really don't want to pitch Oko. Okay.
Oh, you could have had that read.
Create a food, sure.
Okay, it's not that good here, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So good.
That is such a nasty draw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll have expert up soon.
I guess Goif's like enormous now if you kill Oko, but that's life. Long pauses make you think of the Jaws theme. Holy shit, we got 100 viewers now.
Whoa.
All right. I'm thinking Wasteland does, but we've got a Vial and is this like EE for 2? Oh, Goif, okay. Arcanist. Ancient Grudge. Oh, that's a 6/7 Goif. Let's draw a Relic. That's a 6/7 Goif, huh? Wait, can we kill it? 3, 4, 6.
Oh my god, we can.
No, we can't.
Wait, why not?
3 plus 4 is 7. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
It costs us everything though. Is that actually worth
I
doing?
think we can wait to do that. I don't think we need to do that now. We're also at 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on what our next couple draws are, we can always do it later. It can't become a 7/8, right?
Correct.
Yeah, no tar fires here. Oh, okay.
How do you feel about the Doomsday matchup? It's fine. Basically, it's like a coin flip. Relic would just be so insane here. Take out the Ancient Grudge, shrink the Goyf, kill it. Sling Gang's really good against Doomsday Steve. Oh, did they have a second Oko? Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're experting that.
Yeah.
If we draw Chalice, it's gonna feel really stupid. Oh, Wasteland.
They had so much.
Yeah, they did. They have the Dread Horde into literally hugest Goyf, double Oko Wasteland. Did you wait until attacks were declared there? I did at end of turn.
It's only one Cavern of Souls down, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're still very much in this.
Yep. It was second main RPS, like they didn't attack. You fucking kidding me? Okay, I gained 3. Okay is usually not very relevant in this matchup, but especially when we're on the play. We kept a hand that was kind of soft to Oko, to be honest.
It was really rough that they had another one so soon after we blasted it.
Yeah. All right, no days, one time.
Yep, here we go. Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
Those are 3 very good cards. Okay.
We're at 12. Let's see, we could nug Oko for 4, leave back Expert.
I don't think I'm blocking yet. We have Sling Gang in hand. We can gain life.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, so we hit Oko down to 2. They plus it. Yeah, we can still kill it. Okay.
Okay.
Like if the last 2 cards in hand are bolt, like good for them.
Do we have we had a read yet on what's in their hands?
Not Daze, not Force. Are you kidding me?
Is that number 3?
Number 2.
No. How does it feel like 3?
Oh, it's so upsetting.
All right, it's okay. We'll draw land, and everything will be okay.
If they don't... Okay. If we draw land, I think I'm just going to Slime Ringleader and attack with everything into the Oko, even though that kind of sucks. Well, so what happens if we ignored Oko this game? They'd be at 12. Okay, they're not. Okay. Interesting. So they have Bolt land? Fuck you. Come on. Alright, so we attack this.
Yeah, leave back Expert. And I hope they don't have Bolt, I guess.
We could cast Jump Palm.
I was thinking about cycling that on end step, but I mean, maybe that's safer.
We're dead to Blazing Volley. Can't really do anything about that by casting Jump Palm, though.
They still have 3 bolts left.
Yeah.
And if they draw a cantrip, yeah, maybe casting Jump Palm, yeah. As weird as that sounds. But I guess you could argue that's playing not to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have Blazing Volley.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, they had an enormous amount of tomfoolery.
Yeah, and 6-7 Tarmogoyf, and we got double wastelanded. The double wasteland mattered more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like, if we had one more land in play, I think we easily win this game. That is really frustrating. They had just such an insane top-end draw, and the stupid fucking 6-7 Tarmogoyf. That's probably a 1-of Tarmogoyf.
It's okay. I think our decisions for the most part were pretty tight.
Yeah. I just hate losing to Rug Delver, because I find it very obnoxious. Could leave back 2 blockers, maybe Jump Home plus block. Then we're not killing the Oko. Mika, thanks for the follows. Yes, they had the immediate Oko follow-up. I'm going to mulligan this. This hand sucks. Oh my god, come on, deck. Honestly,
I would mulligan this, but if you're feeling lucky,
if you have double wasteland to stall to draw a red source,
assuming they're not playing basics.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the high upside hand and put back Matron. Just no, I gotta. It'd be too lucky to draw a red source. Could I share the deck list? Oh, it's a combo deck. Double LED, cool. Skill games over here. Bushclaw. Colonel Tutor. Okay, it's Charm on Ad Nauseam. Cool. Oxworth, thanks for the follow. Deck list, you can check my Twitter. Alright, Goblin 1. We're getting really outskilled by our combo opponents today.
I don't know if outskilled is necessarily the right word.
Cardboard Live is not updated, I think. There's Piff. They don't have Petal yet. There's Tendrils.
Oh,
Can they kill us? Dark Crit, Cabal Rit. I'm not gonna update. Sorry, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna update cardboard. Oh, I should have conceded. Fuck. Now they know what we're on.
were you F6?
Yeah. Sorry, Halkan. It's just like it's too much of a pain right now. I will redeem it at a future date.
It's okay. We've got our whopping sideboard for this.
2 Ant in 1 league is like kind of wild to me. Potatoes 10-10. Thanks for the follow.
Wait, I forget. Did you check if we would have drawn a red source?
Oh, no, I didn't check.
No,
Punt.
it's okay.
What am I using the reps for? Chain of Vapors, Echoing Truths, and Cantrips. Blasting Cantrips is very good. Like, Brainstorm is the best card in the format. You should blast it every time against Storm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Like, Blast is very good against Ant. Ask any Storm player. Like, obviously they had the nuts that game, but that's fine. Hopefully our Storm opponents won't draw all 4 LEDs again, like our experience has been thus far.
Yeah, they always come in bunches. There's never just one LED.
Yeah.
Have you ever Pithing Needle to Storm player off of their fetches before?
Yes, I have.
Nice.
Yeah, turn 1 named Delta.
Yep. Obviously, like all of the other sideboard cards are better, but I think that's like maybe a little bit underrated of a play if you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these Ant lists are even playing Wishclaw Talisman now, so Pithing Needle just should come in if you have it.
Okay.
But if you have it on turn 1, you can probably name Delta over Wishclaw most of the time. All right, let's have.
If some kind of mana interaction weren't in the sand, I would pretty quickly, but
It's just like this is kind of a 4-card hand, right? Because War Chief just doesn't really do anything in this spot.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think we can mulligan this.
It's close. Okay.
All right.
Put back War Marsh.
Um.
Because I want all the lands so we can go War Chief into Sling Gang.
Right. And our turn 2 play is going to be Chalice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's fine.
No fear. Not playing Chalice on 0.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Nice.
I think they're probably a lot less likely to keep. I mean, maybe they're not. I mean, I don't know really, but from my experience, they less often go for a turn 1 kill in games 2 and 3 because they like to keep hands with anti-hate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wasteland's a great draw.
Yeah. What is this? Could be Wishclaw. Or maybe Infernal Tutor for Cabal Ritual. It's an interesting question of, are we going to War Chief or are we going to Wasteland them? It's pretty close.
Yeah, I think it depends on what this is.
Badlands. Burning Wish. Oh, they're going to play Pulverize, yeah. Okay.
So I guess that makes our decision easier.
Yeah, we just Wasteland them so they can't cast Pulverize.
Oh, that's a sorcery.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yep, okay.
And I think I hit the Black Source.
Yeah, for sure. Because the blue spells are already being countered, most of them.
How many mountains do they have in their deck? Do they have 2 Volcanics? They do have 2 Volcanics. Holy shit.
It's okay. What are you doing?
Blue, Pulverize. Sack your mountains. Okay. Try to brainstorm into the nuts. I guess that makes sense. It's Burning Ant, yeah. They've gone through 3 lands. Like, they not have many lands left.
Steve says that's a great play, but now we're going to hit them with a 3-mana 2. See, like, this is the beauty about our deck, or like part of it. It's like
nice. Not dead.
One black source away from hard casting that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play out the Cavern just because I don't want to take any damage, because if we Sling Gang, the damage actually matters.
Okay, yeah.
3 mana, 2/2 haste. Getcha.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? They hit a land too? We're gonna fucking die here. That is obscene. That is so absurd! You've gotta be fucking kidding me. We've gotten nut drawn by our opponents, by our combo opponents so hard, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, what is even happening?
This is absurd. These are like top.
Yeah, these are some
top 5% draws.
Yeah, these are some of the best ant draws I've ever seen.
Dick Sensei, thanks for the follow. So ridiculous.
Maybe they'll mess up somehow.
It's kind of impossible to mess up here. Why didn't they go for Piff? I guess they're trying to play around like a surgical or something. Oh, sure. Hit Dark Ritual Infernal Tutor off your ad nauseum immediately. Sure. Oh, cool. And a Cabal Ritual. Sure. If you can just win from here. They need to draw 3 cards off their ad nauseum. This is obscene. Yeah, rip the Elo Dream. Yeah, cool. Cool.
Goodness gracious.
That's so stupid. Honestly, so stupid. 2/3. It's my first 2/3 in like actual months. Actual months. So we got nut drawn by Ant twice, and then we lost a super close one to Rug Delver where they had double Oko, 6/7 Goyf, Arcanist, and double Wasteland. The thing that matters is actually the double Wasteland.
Yeah, and then the game 2 that we lost, they had engineered explosives.
Yes.
At a very opportune moment.
Yeah, at the exact right time.
So I think that 2/3, obviously not ideal, but the reason why we got it was because of a combination of very, very small margins on the part of our opponents.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree there.
So I don't think, that's not like a sudden indicator of the deck's
Yeah.
falling from favor or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to read into it really. What's with the rug
Yeah.
decks with Goyf makes Relic more appealing? I mean, people play random shit in Rug Delver. Like, I don't think Tarmogoyf is playable unless you're. So I get the appeal of Goyf is that's good in Delver mirrors, because it's really hard to kill. So if people are hedging for Rug Delver mirrors, they'll play more Goyfs. But I just think that seems bad when the in vogue thing is to play Pyromancer, and Pyromancer is really good against Tarmogoyf. Um, So I don't think that's a smart decision right now, but we played against someone who happened to like Tarmogoyf in their reg deck, but I'm not going to play as if that's a common thing because it just isn't. Um, and that is somewhat frustrating because I hate running into just like the random rug players who play whatever they want and like doesn't really matter as long as they play the requisite numbers of Arcanists and Okos, the broken cards. Um, but you know, that's life. It's just Ant. Ant. We put against Ant twice, which is really shocking because I haven't seen Ant in forever. Chalice was good, but Leyline just proved to be ineffective as ever against Ant. I always just hate Leyline against Ant. It's so mopey.
Yeah.
Like I prefer almost any other kind of interaction.
Yeah. The number of times they win through it just feels like a lot to me.
Yeah, yeah, it just doesn't do anything.
But
Ant,
obviously, we have to bring it in.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ant is good right now.
Um,
Nobody's playing Veil Summer on the sideboard. I don't think that's true. There's Veils and lots of like every blue deck plays Veil in the sideboard, and all the combo decks are 4x Veil decks. I don't think Ant dies to Veil by any stretch because like Cyrus won a GP when Veil was legal, with Ant. So I think it's just other factors. I don't think I'd change anything. I'm just gonna keep running this list. Yeah, Ant has Veil on the sideboard exactly. Yeah. All right, John. Do you want to play a little more, or do you gotta go?
I'm done for a couple more games. I probably couldn't do another league, but like
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know. Depending on what your energy level. What is your energy level?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
I was just gonna run to the bathroom and then start up again just to see what's going on.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I will be right back, everyone. All right, going back in. Hopefully we play against less lucky opponents.
All right, I want a couple like really beautiful moments here, like
Yeah.
a sick Muxus or like something to just top off the stream with.
We died to Blazing Volley twice in both Rug Game 2 and 3. The Blazing Volley is the card that killed us.
Are they playing two of those in their
Yeah,
sideboard?
that's part of why I added Chalice back in, is because their Wrath is a 1-mana spell rather than Rough
Right.
Tumble.
Yeah.
V for victory. Sounds great.
Fantastic. All right, here we go.
My look, thanks for the follow. Now, are you a Vile or a Lackey guy?
Here, I'm definitely going to say Vile because the
port.
Lackey connection. If we had a Muxus in our hand, maybe I would think about it. But yeah, the Vile and the port is very good.
Yep.
You know, Ringleader itself is a grindy card, so just being able to put that in off Lackey on turn 2 isn't even really that good without the lands to deploy the goblins we draw from it. So yeah.
Forest. Ancient Strings. Okay, so it's Cloud
Whoa.
Post. Cloud Post, so we're very happy we let on... or, no, I wish I'd let on Lackey, rather. Should I make bourbon or coffee right now? I'm a fan of bourbon. More of a Scotch guy, but bourbon's good.
I like the moments when you occasionally drink on stream and describe the drinks.
Yeah, really. Do I like to play Dredge? No. I like to have agency in my deck.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Mox Opal? What the fuck?
Wait, what's going on?
Is this Hardened Scales? I just assumed it was going to be Cloud Post.
Does that deck have a port to Legacy?
I guess it does. There's nothing else this could be. Like, Ancient Strings for Mox Opal? Like, what else? Like, it can't be anything else. Let's draw Expert. What's with the aspect ratio? It's a little messed with to fit the chat in the screen here. City of Traders, okay. Here's where they play Ornithopter and I get very sad.
Oh my god. Like the most anemic but the most unstoppable card.
Mm-hmm. This could be like Steel Overseer, maybe? We get to trade Lackey with Steel Overseer. I'd be happy about that. Spirit Guide.
I'm so confused.
Scrapyard Recombiner. Okay. Well, that's a 2/2. So, Crater Maker, Expert, Matron, Wasteland.
It's fine.
So they can sacrifice an artifact, search your library for a construct card, reveal it, and put it into your hand.
Okay.
I think I just want to Wasteland the city and port them.
Yeah, me too. File's gonna keep ticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
Like, obviously, it's not exciting to Wasteland City of Traders, but keeps them pinned on what they can do here.
Yeah, it's also good because we're restricting them from allowing Mox Opal to generate mana.
Yep.
By preventing it from casting other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just stuck. Cool. Probably just gonna go like War Chief attack here. Oh, never mind.
Ooh. I love those quick little turns of decision. Like,
Yeah. Matron for Jump Palm. Kill Scrapyard. Put in Ringleader.
yeah, I don't think you can go wrong there. Also just been thinking about Trash Master too.
It's in the sideboard.
But I think we should probably
Trash Master
of
sideboard,
course. Yeah, this is fine.
Goodbye, 2/2. Sacrifice itself. Yeah, makes sense. They get is Walking Ballista. Okay, Walking Ballista is a construct. That's good to know. Draw Wasteland. That's pretty savage.
Yeah.
Put in Ringleader. Draw 4.
Goodness.
Oh my god. So gross. So unfair.
Wait, you still have a land drop? I forget.
No, because I wastelanded. It's turn 4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, well, they're kind of fucked. And they can't even Ballista for 1 unless they draw land.
This makes me happy. This is the kind of the luck turn we needed after all the ant nonsense.
Yeah. I believe opponents conceded, yeah.
Okay.
Nursing a Bunahaven right now. Nice. Bunahaven's great. I think I have some over there. Bolt. Pyrokinesis seems insane. Trash Master is insane. Chalice might be good here.
I almost want to see more of their deck before that because I know the. So what would it go on? 0 if they have like Mox Opals and other things?
Mox
or
and Ornithopter. Chalice on 1 for Hardened Scales and Ancient Stirrings could be a thing as well.
my instinct is to leave that out for now because I think our interaction's already pretty good.
We can just play
we're going to be on the draw. We're on the draw as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have a good reason to, let's do it for game 3.
Yeah, I'll cut 2 Pile Drivers, the second Sling Gang, a Lackey.
Sure.
That seems fine, right?
Yeah.
Pile Driver's not going to be getting in. It's just going to get blocked by a 2/2.
Yeah, this is good. No idea if they play Wasteland or not.
Yeah. We could shave a Muxus because they probably can't ever beat the first one. So maybe that's a reason to keep in the 4th Lackey, just to have a cheap card. That's probably smart, actually. Like, these kinds of decks just cannot win if Muxus resolves. Hey, Gobnik with the tier 1 gift sub to Filth. Much appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, we keep this one.
Pedal. Uh-oh. It's a lot of mana. Spirit Guide.
Goodness, what did they keep?
Okay, turn. Okay, Ballista on 1 or 2. That's not that scary, honestly. Okay, do you want to wasteland them and just put them on 0 mana? Or do you want to play Vial?
Let's see. I kind of like getting Vial down first just to at least start the mana ticking up, and after that,
yeah,
I don't. Their threat is not that impressive, so
yeah. It's just it's scary if they go like Steel Overseer here. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Happy.
Yeah, so I think this is a better wasteland now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, we can even play our second vial. Yeah, there you go.
Pendlehaven. Opponent's on some spice.
Sacrificial lackey.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, we could have held it in case I drew Crater Maker.
Nah, I think it's fine to just start getting this thing ticking down.
Yeah. Maybe they don't use the ballista. Oh no, they saw the line. Oh wow, now okay, once upon a time. Okay, so now they can activate Pendlehaven to pump up ballista.
Oh my god! Wait, I didn't even think about that.
Hangerback Walker. Okay.
That's
I mean,
neat.
it still only gives it one. It only has one counter, so
Yeah. Huh.
okay. So the Mox Opal's online. Hangerback is not really a problem. Third vial. I'm feeling War Chief plus Ringleader here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we get to see more cards and maybe get to utilize our vial on 2 this turn. Yeah, they have like Dismember or something. Expert Lackey. Nice.
There we go.
I think this is a fine attack. Here's Dismember, yeah. And kill the Ballista now.
Yeah, before they can pump it again with Pendlehaven.
I guess Pendlehaven plus Hangerback Walker is pretty good. But Pashlikmon's pretty good at dealing with all that stuff. Second Ballista is fine. Go to 4 and 3. That was a very good draw. Kind of surprised they didn't hold up the Pendlehaven there, actually.
I think there's a paper match from one of the. I mean, I know there hasn't been a recent Legacy Open from Star City Games, but I think Jim was on Goblins playing against a Steel Stompy deck. Did you see that one? This was a few years ago.
Okay. Doesn't
Anyway,
really ring a bell. Why?
Oh no, I was just thinking about the last time I saw Hanger Backwalker in Legacy.
Fair.
Yeah, I think he ended up. It was a really big Hanger Backwalker, and he killed it, and it triggered. But then he ended up chain rollering all the things.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was pretty beautiful.
It's a pretty good Ancient Stirrings. They find a soul land, they can pump up the Ballista. think I'm going to use the let echo happen and then use that to ping the ballista. Whoa. Holy shit.
They're digging deep.
Animation module. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put onto a permanent you control, you can pay 1. If you do, you create 1/1 servo. Pay 3, tap, choose counter on target permanent. Give it another of that kind of counter. Okay. Well, they lose their ballista here. Oh, no, they can tap the Pendlehaven. But then it dies in upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trash Master. Yeah, if we draw Matron at any point, the game is just over. Shoot the Lackey. Now I shoot the Hanger back. Because that means they're not allowed to block.
Yeah, that's...
That might be a wasted damage, though, because they might not be allowed to block anyway. Ooh. Worst pyrokinesis ever.
Of the 3 goblins that were introduced in Modern Horizons, analyzing our lives over when they first came out, I was most resistant to Pashalik, but it's kind of a hard card to explain.
Yeah.
At first, you really have to see it in context, but this is one of those contexts. Just look, being able to see how amazing it is in combat.
Yeah, it just makes combat a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't really have anything to do with this animation module anymore. Tale of Tree of Tales, okay. Ancient Stirrings, okay. They do have some good hits here. Scrapyard Recombiner. That counts. It does make them tap their Pendlehaven, though. God, if we draw Pyrokinesis, the game is just... Oh, or if we draw a red card.
Yep.
And Paper Modern deck, looking between Oopsal Spells, Mono Red Aggro, and Hardened Scales. I don't know anything about Modern, so I don't really have great advice. But I honestly don't know. Like, probably wait till Kaldheim comes out. It's probably a safe call. All right, so we're attacking, and then we're going to activate Pashalik. Can you actually play Paper right now? Probably depends on where you are in the world. We are a little Vile flooded. Aggro is dead in Modern? I don't believe that, Steve. I don't believe that at all. Okay, so they took it. Yeah, I think I just hold up. Well, I could Ballista for 2 here. I think I just hold it with the Pashlik activation.
Yeah. They're very close to dead.
Yeah.
I feel like we've just kind of been dirtling around and somehow the life total... like, you know what I mean? Like, we have
yeah.
We haven't really been focusing on their life total, but somehow it's at 4.
Ooh, Ravager. Okay, that's a good card. definitely a good card.
I still don't think that matters that much.
No, I don't think it does either. Do I sacrifice Ringleader here because 2/1/1s is better than a 2/2 because they die in combat?
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we're attacking with Ringleader anytime soon. I mean, I guess we could have activated.
Well, I'm gonna
Not one
activate.
damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate Pashlik, ping them down to 3, and then I attack with 3/1/1s, and then like they have to like block sack.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Steve, I totally get what you mean. Magic better in small doses. All right. I'm gonna take up to 5 in case we draw Muxus.
Okay.
If we draw Muxus, we just pitch it to
Style
Pyrokinesis and kill them.
points.
Oh my god, deck. Red card, please.
It's okay. We're still doing very well.
Yeah, we just attack, and if they don't block sack, they die. Oh, was I supposed to attack with Pashlik too? Maybe I'm punting lethal. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, this is fine.
Okay, eat the Mox Opal. I mean, I might have to. If I do this right, I might have to double port them to stop myself from dying to Tutor up Walking Ballista, and then Ravager plus Ballista could kill me. Pretty unlikely, though. Let's see if they do it right. Funny thing is, actually, if I drew a red card, I just Pyrokinesis all my own creatures.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I think they do see the line here.
Yeah. At least we're putting their brain power under duress. That would have been very complicated.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think I'm dead to Ballista. Okay. Modular. Put it on the Ravager, probably. Or maybe one of the Flyers. Okay, Ravager. 6/6. Maybe I am dead. No, they can't put the counters on both the flyer and the ballista. I'm not dead. Yeah, get ballista. And now I double port them because that way they can't cast ballista.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been very restricted on mana the whole game.
So we're at the point where any red source, Pendlehaven. Okay. Any red source, any red card, or Sling Gang kills them.
That's quite a high volume of cards.
So our draws that don't kill them are the fourth vial, cavern number 3 and 4. Oh, I should have tapped the other land, I guess. 7, 8. Am I dead? I might just be dead to this flyer.
Wait a minute, what?
I didn't think about this thing. Once so 7, 8, 9, 10. No, not quite. If I draw a land, I think I'm dead though. One, 2, 3, 10. I can just take 10.
Yeah, that's 10. Wow.
If I block, Pash like them down to 2. Don't I have lethal if I just block though? I just put them to, or I kill their blocker, swing for 3.
Yeah, can they not? Let's see.
Oh no, they can create a servo.
Yeah, they make a token. Yeah, that's not lethal. So many games have such close margins today.
Maybe I'm dead. 8, 8, 10, 11, 12. 11. Yeah, that's. Oh no, they can stack the animation module. I'm dead.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about it too. Fuck.
Wait. How did we lose that game?
Well, we drew 3 vials and kind of nothing forever.
Okay,
well, Crater Makeron's up.
I think this shows that we're extremely favored because we didn't draw any of our shatters or sideboard cards that we could actually cast.
Yeah, the pyrokinesis into vial was
so
pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that was probably an anomaly. Okay, so I remember we were going to check to see if there were chalice targets. I didn't see anything that important in that game.
Yeah, I just totally forgot that they could sack the animation module itself. Yeah, I should have blocked, and that would have been a lot better, obviously. Just missed onboard lethal, but Ravager's complicated. Do we want...
Yeah. Should we bring in Lackey on the play again?
I don't hate Pile Driver, to be honest. Like, I kind of want a way to end the game. Like, we're forcing them to block. I don't know. They have a bunch of 1/1 blockers. That's probably bad. I guess you have Caracas. I don't think they're playing Wasteland.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems good.
Yeah, I did not think we could lose that game, but we managed. We managed to. Yeah, not blocking was probably silly.
It's okay. I believe in this one.
This has definitely got to be the last match. Moto is like just the slowest thing in the universe right now. Yeah, that's a good hand.
All right, we're doing that.
They have a lot of things for turn 1 Lackey, so I'm definitely leading on Vial here.
Mhm.
And we can curve Vile into Lackey plus Crater Maker for the Walker, so all good things.
Yeah, especially since this lackey connecting doesn't immediately win the game,
Mm-hmm.
which is often a good thing to consider.
Yeah, right. How good is your Lackey? Uh,
Yeah, so,
Elvish Spirit Guides, Ancient Stirrings. That cannot feel good. Fine Tree of Tales. Okay. Oh, it's playing with fire. I wonder if they kept a Zero Lander with Ancient Stirring Spirit Guide. There's Hardened Scales.
okay.
Port or Wasteland would be game ending, probably. Mm.
Yeah, it probably does it.
That's all, folks. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, they spirit guided stirrings for that land.
Okay, city, sure. Another Spirit Guide for another strings. Okay. Or okay, is this Ballista?
Oh god.
Okay, so I'm not gonna vie on the Lackey. I'll just Crater Maker the Ballista before putting in Lackey.
Yeah. Praise Crater Maker.
Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
could.
should.
No, I could just go War Marshal Expert, save the Crater Maker.
Okay.
Oh, but then I don't get the Lackey in play.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the Lackey. So Crater
Yeah,
Maker first.
let's get lucky in. Colorless, non-land, permanent. uh, what beautiful design.
Blows of Emrakul. Just as Richard Garfield intended.
Like they really thought about that, you know, like you can tell.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
just
because
very specific wording.
they've started printing artifacts that are colored.
Yeah.
So must have been part of it. The hell is this? Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on it. At the beginning of your combat, if it's counters on it, move all counters from the Uzalith to the Ozolith to target creature. Okay, weird. I'm gonna Vile on 2.
Learning all kinds of things. That is a card.
It's gonna fetch to thin. Draw War Chief Muxus. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's cast the War Chief. Alright, opponent's on a time bomb. They also can't cast spells. Double Spirit Guide to cast your green spells cannot feel good.
Yeah. Opponent's having a rough time.
This will be the first instance of me beating Elvish Spirit Guide in my life. Third. Well, their things would be huge if they weren't dead.
I'm wondering about just their deck construction because it seems like it would be really easy for them to draw the wrong half because they have so many kind of counter enablers or things to do with counters.
Yeah.
It's like hardened scales, this thing, then they have animation module. I don't know how many of those they have.
Evidently a lot. Also this port was kind of savage. Oh god, they're dead.
Oh,
oh,
Eli,
the humanity.
You don't gotta do him like that.
Moto is so laggy right now. Oh my god. Oh
See, what do you
my
think we
god.
majored for here? Let's
Uh,
really think about this.
let's go with the one that kills them.
Our file was even on 3. Oh my god. And we can activate Pashlik.
All right, I'm not gonna go. I'm not. That's BM. I'm not gonna go that
no,
far.
I'm just kidding.
That would be so mean. Moto is so laggy.
All right. Well, we got the Muxus.
Yeah, that was a hell of a Muxus.
We got the Muxus we wanted.
Oh man. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it right there. Moto is like, I can hear the gears like grinding and be like, oh, what's a stack? I don't know anymore.
No, I'm all good with that. That was a great note to end on.
Yeah, the drastically overkilling Muxus is definitely a good place to end on. Thank you so much for joining me today, John.
Of course. No, I had so much fun. Yeah, I feel like I'm always. You wrote in your article about striking a balance between entertainer and educator, and I definitely kind of felt. I feel that oscillation when I'm like with you. Voicing the stream or just trying to think through the games. But I definitely had a wonderful time. Yeah, thanks so much for bringing me on.
Yeah, I was really glad to have you on, and we had a really great viewership today. We got like 100 people hanging out, and I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you are new here, please follow the channel. It helps supports me, and you can check out the YouTube channel, Goblin91 on there to get all the VODs. So this will be on YouTube in a couple of days. I gotta upload the stream before this still. I'll do that tonight. And you can check out the Patreon, which has some exclusive content like articles and cyber guides. I will be doing a cyber guide for this build because I really like this list. It's been really successful. Like, yeah, we 2-3'd our league, but I think that was bound to hit me at some point, right? Like I go, like 5-0, 4-1, 5-0, 3-2, 5-0. Like you gotta come down at some point. So this list is great. Would highly recommend it to any Goblins player. Wouldn't make any changes at all. Like just literally play the 76 as is. Please.
Please.
Like it drives me a little insane when people take my list and then just like they fuck with the mana base or something, and I'm just like, why did you just make it worse? Go Gadget Blunt, thanks for the follow. Anything you want to say, John? Do you have any shout outs or anything? Do you have any social media stuff going on?
I'm not too much of a social media person, so I do not have any real shout outs to make like that. But yeah, just thank you again for having me on. And yeah, again, like really appreciate everyone tuning in too. So many people watching us grind through these crazy games. But yeah, thank you again.
Yeah. I just totally I missed a bunch of chat. Yeah, they told us that we were dead, and I didn't realize it. That's okay. We won anyway, scoreboard.
Oh, dead to the Hardened Scales?
Yeah.
Oh.
When on the final turn of game 2.
Yeah, I'm noticing how difficult it is to be like paying attention to that, and
oh yeah,
major props for that.
It is hard. All right, we're gonna host XJ Cloud. He's in the Energy tournament with White Red Heliod for Modern and Yori on D&T for Legacy. Send you over to JR. He's a good guy. Hope you have a good time, and I'll see everyone probably on Tuesday. Oh wait, Justin's playing Vintage Goblins. All right. If Justin's playing Vintage Goblins, we gotta rate him. Excuse me. Oh, that's not his name. Is it? Oh, let's do this. He's not streaming. Oh, no, he is. Oh, he is playing Vintage Goblins. Hell yeah. All right, Vintage Goblins. Let's go. All right. Carrie Kaburga, thanks for the follow. All right, see you next time.